Today on Home and Family, actress Vanessa Bell Calloway from Bounce TV's Sinners and Saints is here. And actress Jonah Shao from the movie Gifted joins us. Welcome back, everybody. If you turn 40 and you notice that your vision just isn't what it used to be, your name may be Debbie. And also, you are not alone. And here to explain exactly what is happening, excuse me, easy for me to say, is ophthalmologist Dr. Annie Negrin. Welcome, doctor.
Thanks for
What is going on? It's like a joke.
It is common. It's not just you. It's not just all of us. It is all of us.
But they say 40, and it legitimately, to me, happened 2 days after I turned 40.
Lots of stuff happened after 40.
Yeah. So just like lots of other stuff that happens when we turn 40, there's a muscle in our eye that focuses it near, right, our whole life, and it starts to lose elasticity in our 40s and our 50s. And that focus then starts to deteriorate. We can't see, so we start to go like this. Our arms are not long enough. We increase the print on our iPads. That is normal. It's normal. But if you're experiencing that, it means you need magnifiers. Or you need to go to your ophthalmologist to see if you need a prescription.
Okay, so all right. I'm going to brag for a second. It was 47 when mine started to go. So I hung
excuse me, fancy.
That's it, right? Okay.
Yeah.
But my eyes get dry.
Right, and a lot of us get dry. So are you on the screen a lot? Are you on any screen a lot?
Maybe watching basketball and eating pizza. I don't know.
Maybe. So we're all really getting dry as we age. That's a normal process because our tear gland starts to get inflamed and we don't produce the right quality tears. We don't produce the right quantity of tears either. And it's really, you see the tear gland there, that's kind of, you know, that's the anatomy of it. But the fact is, for most of us, we're on screens now and it's really digital eye strain that's making us more dry, and it's happening younger and younger. So most people don't realize, as we're sitting here and talking, we blink maybe 20 to 30 times a minute. When you're on a screen, your blink rate goes down to maybe only 3 or 4 times a minute.
Really? You're mesmerized.
You're staring, and it's involuntary. You have no control over it. So all that time in between blinks, your tears are drying out. You're going to start getting red, irritated. You're going to feel you need to blink to clear things up. You might even tear.
Oh, what does that say about our kids?
Well, our kids are in for it.
Yeah, they are.
Is that then in turn damaging your eyes? My parents always just say, don't sit too close to the TV. This was before the computers.
I know.
Don't sit close to the TV.
Me too.
Don't read in the dark. Don't look at the sun. Is that true? Does that really damage your eyes?
Staring at screens is going to make you more dry. Yes, there is actually a term, digital eye strain, and it's making people more dry. It's making people strain. You feel tired. You're getting headaches.
And it will damage it more in the long run.
And in the long run, it is damaging our eyes. Absolutely, because it's a vicious cycle of inflammation. So what we'll say is, if you're on a screen and you have to be, right, for whatever reason, every 20 minutes you're on a screen, take a break for about 20 seconds and look in the distance for 20 feet. You're relaxing your eye muscles. It's giving you a chance to blink. And then you want to try having a bottle of artificial tears, but something pure, something that says natural or lubricating drops. These are safe. You can use them 10 times a day and you can't overdo it. Whereas a lot of people will say, well, I feel red, I feel irritated, and they'll go buy over-the-counter dryness drops that have a medication.
Oh my goodness, the boys around here carry them all day in their pockets.
Yeah, and he's like, it's a vicious cycle. It's
Oh,
like
it just goes, it comes back.
So is that bad? Should you not be using those at all?
You really shouldn't. Once in a blue moon, you have a special occasion, you need to get the red out, that's fine, but this is not what treats dry eye. This is creating a vicious cycle where it gets the red out, and then an hour later, you're just going to want to use it again.
So does the red come from dry eye mostly?
The red usually comes from dry eye. Unless it's an infection and something acute, we get really irritated. Our eyes are unhappy when they're not coated with a nice tear film.
You said something that was...
I get lots of tears.
Tears, right. But you said something that struck me as a little strange. You said some tears are unhealthy.
Yes.
What does that mean? All tears are not created equal?
All tears are not created equal. No, it's true. You know, if you have a healthy tear film, it stays on your eyes. If it's unhealthy and you walk out and there's a cool breeze and you tear, that's an unhealthy tear film. And there are a lot of systemic diseases, from diabetes to RA, you know, rheumatoid arthritis. Thyroid, whether it's controlled or not controlled, can cause inflammation in your tear gland, which is going to make you produce tears that are not healthy.
So what if you treat the underlying cause? Will your eyes get better?
Sometimes, but often not, because we have patients that are thyroid controlled very well, no thyroid issues at all, but they're very, very dry. Same thing with diabetes. Their sugars might be great, their A1C, right? Their doctor's thrilled, but they're very unhappy because they need to
I've had that happen with thyroid. I mean, honestly, my thyroid went out after I was pregnant with
Right.
Jessica, who
Yeah.
you guys met earlier.
Yeah.
And then I would have tears just roll down my face.
Yeah.
And it turned out
That's-
I had to get, I take Synthroid now.
And the Synthroid helps.
Yes,
That's
it
great.
helps.
See, it helps.
Wow.
Treating the underlying may help, but not always.
But I hear this, and this is like when I hear my parents would talk about this about somebody, they're like, oh, they have cataracts. And then I'm like, what is that? What? It sounds so awful.
A lot of people think cataracts are a growth over the eye. It is not. We're all born with a crystal clear lens in our eye, right? And as we age, in all of us, it is breaking. The proteins in the lens are breaking down. It's getting cloudy. So it's a lens in your eye that's getting cloudy. It's almost like a frosted over window that's dirty.
Oof.
It doesn't matter what kind of glasses you put in front of it. Eventually, you're going to need to clean that window or remove the window and put an implant in its place to see better. And this is a great little cartoon of the lens that's clear and then a cataract lens. So in cataract surgery, we go in and we take the cataract out. It's in your genes, really, when your lens is going to become cloudy enough that you want it out.
So we will, if we live long enough, every single one of us will have cataracts?
Exactly.
Wow.
Exactly.
Oh, wow.
Exactly. To
So the
some
key is
degree.
not to live long.
No. Cataract surgery.
Get the surgery.
It's a wonderful surgery these days. It's the most common outpatient procedure performed in the U.S. because
I
we're all
just had
getting
it, and it was like you go, they slit his eye, they put in a new lens.
Yeah.
You didn't need glasses anymore.
sorry,
Yeah,
hang
no,
on,
we
hang
don't
on.
say slit his eye.
Yeah,
Well, sorry.
I'd rather not live
Whatever the
long if you just go
technical
slit
term.
my eye. That's
Yeah, we don't say that.
painful.
Right.
Well, we're going to come back, and somebody who does need glasses and
Sorry,
a lesson
where's
or two can.
I'm going to show you how to slit your storage issues in half in the kitchen.